All right, hello and welcome back, everybody. It is that time of the week again for Zer's Location. It is Friday, January 20th, and this week for Zer's Location, you guys are going to be heading on over to the EDZ. Head on down to Winding Cove. Once you're here, jump on your Sparrow and head straight across the map. Once you're here, head on over to the left side. You'll see a road, and head on over. Sorry, to the right side, you'll see a road, and head on over to the left. Go on a little ways, come into the back, and you'll find a cave here that loops around up to where Zer is located. Once you're here, head on in and let's check it out. So this week, as always, Zer has his exotic engram you can purchase for 97 legendary shards or 1 exotic cipher. This week for the exotic weapon, we've got the Vigilance Wing Pulse Rifle. Let's check this thing out. Now, I know this thing in PvP was a lot of terror for people. It is actually a decent pulse rifle. So the main perk on the Vigilance Wing is Harsh Truths. This weapon fires a 5 burst when nearby ally is killed, gain health regeneration and increased movement. So really, it's not bad for those PvP perks or what you're trying to get in PvP or even for PvE. It is fairly decent as well. Moving on, the legendary armor set or armor piece this week for the hunter, we've got the Raiju's harness. Let's take a look at the main perk on the Raiju's harness. So the main perk is Mobius Conduit. Conduit. Holy, can't speak today. So pressing F or whatever your button is on controller for it, deactivate arc staff early. So if you're using your arc staff, and you press F, it's going to end it early, which is going to save you some of that super energy. Guarding with arc staff consumes energy more slowly when not attacking, and guarding does not consume extra super at all. So guarding with the arc staff doesn't consume any of the super energy. Moving on over to the Titan this week, we are rolling with the Armamentarian chest armor. Let's check that out. So the main perk is add another thing. So gain an additional grenade charge. So if you're looking to lean into where you can have your grenades back a whole lot more, definitely be picking this up and adding it to your loot pool. Or if you haven't picked it up at all, like I said, add it to your loot pool. It'll give you a chance to get some other rolls. But even mobility being that high, not exactly what you want for the Titan. Moving on over to the exotic piece for the Warlock this week, we've got Transversive Steps. Let's take a look at the main perk on that. So the main perk on the Transversive Steps is Strange Protractor. I think I just said that right. Yeah, Protractor. Anyways, sprint speed increased. After a short time of sprinting, your currently equipped weapon is automatically reloaded. Now, to me, this doesn't exactly say from reserves. So I am not too sure. Most of the time, if something does give you like an automatic reload, it'll say from ammo reserves. So maybe something to point out there for Bungie. You might want to add that in there. This week for the legendary weapons, we've got the Whispering Slab Combat Bow rolling with Quick Draw and Opening Shot. If you guys are looking for a bow for PvP, this actually isn't decent, or isn't too bad rolling with those perks. Next up, we've got the Dire Promise Hand Cannon rolling with auto-loading holster and under pressure. So definitely swapping these weapons around and putting it back in your holster is going to reload this from your ammo. And next up, we've got the Enigma's Draw Sidearm The Truth Teller, the name of draw sidearm with Zen Moment rangefinder, Truth Teller grenade launcher with field prep and disruption break, the Ignition Code grenade launcher with field prep and thresh, the Behringer's memory grenade launcher with quick draw auto loading holster, and the Frozen Orbit sniper rifle rolling with lead from gold, as well as Dragonfly. Really, it's not too bad of weapons this week. I mean, even the Frozen Orbit sniper rifle isn't bad, and these two aren't bad as well. So the armor set this week for the Hunter, we're rolling with the Lightkin armor set. I took a look at everything so far, and right off the bat, the Lightkin gauntlets rolling with a total of 67 stat isn't bad. You know, the resilience isn't too bad on it. I would like a little bit more into mobility, but not bad at all. And the other one to point out would be the leg armor rolling with that 23 intellect. So if you're looking to roll or, you know, lean into that intellect stat to get your super back a whole lot quicker, definitely be picking those up. And moving on over to the DMT for this week. Let's look at the main perk first. So the main perk is Cranial Spike. So chaining precision hits grants bonus target acquisition and range. So we've got fitted stock. We've got Vorpal, accurized rounds, as well as full bore. So not bad at all. If you guys definitely don't have a DMT with Vorpal, be picking this up and adding it to your arsenal. Moving on over to the Hawkmoon this week, let's take a quick look. The main perk on the Hawkmoon is Paracausal Shot. So final blows and precision hits with the Hawkmoon grant stacks of paracausal charge. The final round of the magazine deals bonus damage based on the number of stacks, and then stowing the Hawkmoon on the final round removes this bonus. So definitely be picking this up with that moving target. It's not bad at all if you want to get a little bit better target acquisition. We've also got the Smooth Grip and Alloy magazine, as well as the Corkscrew rifling. Really not a bad Hawkmoon. I would definitely be picking this up. And as well, pick up your Xenology. Like I said, with picking up that exotic engram that Xur has every week, you can either buy it with the legendary shards, or you can buy it with an exotic cipher to pick up your Xenology, jump into a PvP or Gambit, anything, and get that completed. So 21 rounds of PvP, or going into Gambit, or even your different playlists is going to give you the progression to get that exotic cipher, and you can purchase that exotic engram. Everybody, thank you very much for coming along. It's greatly, greatly appreciated. As always, if you can do me a favor, like it says right below here, hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment, let me know what you guys think, and come check us out at twitch.tv/Starstat7Gaming. I am live right now. Until next week, everyone, be safe out there and take care.